Most African countries are party to oblige member states to take concrete steps to prevent and eliminate all forms of violence against children. Plan International conducted a study that sought to establish progress made against recommendation preferred in the previous studies in the countries of Eastern and Southern Africa, particularly in addressing child marriage, child labor, floods, and child traffic.
Mostly parents do not actually recognize the adverse effects of the practice, which is related to the children's access to education, health services, and a lot of issues are there.
መናገር አለባችሁ። ስለዚህ ከዚህ ችግራችሁ ተብሎ ብላችሁ ምን ትላላችሁ? ትላቀቃላችሁ። ያለ እድሜ ጋብቻ አንድ ሴት ልጅ ቢደርስባት አንዲት ህፃን
መጀመሪያ ትምህርት ቤት ሄጄ ሳለ ያ ሰውዬው መጣ ውልጨልሶ ሄዶ ሳለ ኋላ ቡና የሰፈሩ ሰው ሁላ ቡና ሲጠጣ ኋላ የጎረቤት ምንድነው የኛ ቤት እንደዚህ የሆነው አንቺ ልትዳይ ነው ጨርሶ ይሄዳል።
አሁን ላጋባ ያልኋት የኔ 10 የጨረሰው ነጥብ አጥቶ አሁን ሲል እኔ አንተ መከራይተህ እኔም መከራዬን አይቼ ገድፌ ዙፋኑን ያው እንግዲህ አንተ ወንድ ያጣውን እሷም እንደዚህ መሆን የለበትም አለና ለጋብቻ አዘጋጀሁ።
Before project start implementation in this area, there are so many early marriage and child labor cases.
Back, like 2-3 months back, there was like high season for marriage, and in those peer groups, 6 of the girls were supposed to marry. And since they have got the information from their parents, what they did was they write a letter to their school through their peer group that we are going to be married and we want to continue our education, so please stop this.
98 children are protected because we are organizing children in school one-to-one. They are discussing about the problems.
We have trained teachers in schools on children's rights and child participation in child protection.
There were so many cases of the ladies getting pregnancy, being abandoned in their homes without going back to school.
How to tell tunga wewe ge karamate tunu jota gamma etuno kama wewe nda pepa shunu anti school karamonoa tekoba ni ibino do ko obedo tiamo ko bani obedi an pa te gamme do ka piwa product edwaka ni di chuni ko ibedi an pot pa ko beginar ke te bedo naha te tune kana medong duere na te ramo ka ate nywalo ka eto en pedok te bedo kede te ya te worko peda ko ba ana de papa no pet.
It is because of the work of the plan which made us the teachers to achieve, because before that we used to chase the ladies away from to school maybe after such kind, and we don't make a follow up on them. Plan Uganda has helped us in many ways, and they sensitize us on how to avoid teenage pregnancies in schools, and then to help those children from the girls who are out of schools because of early pregnancy to come back to schools. And above all, we went even up to those ladies, some of those ladies who got pregnant from schools, And then we advise and talk to them plus their parents. So their parents accepted them to go back to school, and some of them are now in schools.
When we talk about violence against children, we are looking at it from the context of school, family, and also from an institutional perspective.
My troubles started when I was in Form 3. My mom used to be hot-tempered. Whenever I rebelled or disagreed with her, she would fight me, she would beat me, and sometimes it will be so bad that I'll be left with pain all over my body. I decided to run away one night to search for help. I met someone and she directed me to the chief, where she called my mom. We were counseled. Now we are living a better life than we had back then.
Tunafikiria sasa, we tuliambiwaje? Uliambiwa uniheshimu na mimi nikuheshimu. Sasa tuelewane. Kumbuka yale tuliambiwa siku ile. Hivyo sasa, wewe unakumbuka siku ile uliambiwa uheshimu mzazi? Hata yeye sasa anarudi chini, sio vile angekaa tu akiamua, ameamua hata asiongee hata mwezi ishe.
Anoba nchito yatu tikumapita my state usiyana mine muda lembedwa ana nchito magatenga mwanao mapitisa ku school.
Sasa tsaba komo nirunge madzi yapikire nibone asambitse. Bamwezi amanipatsa 5,000. Kurabwera abungu chaudileba tinebezana kuira nchito. Mpabungu achaudileba ndani kuti ndikumangitsani kamba kuti mumaganizo omwana wa school. Abwana ngada niloleza kuti nipite school atafa dzina la ku police.
We still have challenges and they are risky to the children. I must say that because of increasing poverty among the families, the children are being married off at a younger age. The children are being forced to drop out of school because they don't have all the necessary requirements like basic needs, scholastic materials, and lack of school fees. So that makes children very vulnerable and risky in their communities.
So the coordination among government, NGOs, and other civil society and CEOs should be strengthened towards eradicating child marriage.
Much more needs to be done in terms of addressing the gaps in the national legislations. At present, the reason for weak implementation of the existing laws are varied and include limited funding of the responsible state agencies, existence of plural legal systems, limited knowledge and skills concerning the application of the existing legislation by the law enforcement agencies, corruption and poor coordination of responsible agencies.